In a world filled with ancient maps and stories of forgotten treasures, there lived a brave and fearless explorer named Brandon. From an early age, Brandon had always dreamed of following in the footsteps of great adventurers who inspired him through his readings and stories told around the campfire. One day, while studying in his dusty library, Brandon stumbled upon an ancient manuscript with references to an unknown forest, hidden beyond unexplored mountains. The manuscript mentioned a legendary treasure known as the Sphere of Perception, a transparent crystal sphere that revealed visions of the past, present, and future, allowing the observer to understand the interconnection between events and gain clarity about their life's purpose. With the flame of adventure burning in his heart, Brandon decided to embark on a journey to find this mysterious treasure and unravel the secrets of the lost forest. He knew the mission would be dangerous, but he was determined to prove his worth as an explorer and discover the truth behind the stories. Equipped with a backpack full of supplies, his faithful ancient map, and courage in his chest, Brandon set off into the unknown. He faced steep mountains, crossed turbulent rivers, and challenged nature itself to reach the entrance of the mysterious forest. As he entered the dense forest, Brandon encountered lush vegetation and an atmosphere charged with mystery. Each step was a discovery, each sound a possible clue. He advanced cautiously, following the ancient map that guided him through centuries-old trees and narrow paths. However, as he delved deeper into the forest, Brandon realized he was not alone. Strange beings lurked in the shadows, observing him with curious eyes. They were small and colorful creatures, fantastical beings that seemed to have stepped out of fairy tales. He wondered if they were friends or foes and decided to approach them with caution. To his surprise, the creatures welcomed him with enthusiasm and friendliness. They were known as the guardians of the forest, protectors of the secrets and hidden treasures within their territory. Communicating through unique gestures and singular sounds, they revealed to Brandon that the legendary treasure was guarded by a series of challenges and that only a true adventurer could conquer it. Determined to prove his worth, Brandon followed the Guardian's advice and began to face the challenges that emerged in his path. He climbed tall trees, crossed fragile bridges, and deciphered intricate riddles. With each obstacle overcome, he drew closer and closer to the legendary Sphere of Perception and the realization of his dream. While progressing through the forest, Brandon also learned valuable lessons from the Guardians. They shared stories of courage, perseverance, and wisdom, teaching him about the importance of respecting nature and remaining humble in the face of the world's mysteries. And so, amidst laughter, challenges, and learnings, Brandon continued his journey in search of the legendary treasure. He knew that the true treasure was not only the Sphere of Perception, but also the experience of venturing, overcoming obstacles, and becoming a true explorer. What awaited Brandon beyond the final challenges? Would he be able to reach the treasure and uncover the secrets of the forest? Only time and his own abilities could answer these questions. And so, with hope and determination, he proceeded on his thrilling journey. As Brandon approached the legendary Sphere of Perception, the trials intensified. He found himself facing increasingly dangerous and intriguing challenges, testing his courage and skills. On his path, Brandon encountered a suspended bridge over a deep abyss. The bridge seemed fragile, swaying at the slightest movement. He knew he needed to cross it to advance, but the fear of falling lingered in his mind. With deep breaths and focus, he took the first step, feeling the wood creak beneath his feet. Each step was an act of overcoming, and with determination, he successfully crossed the bridge. In the heart of the forest, Brandon discovered a dark and enigmatic cave. He lit his lantern and ventured into the unknown. The cave walls were covered in mysterious symbols, and the air was filled with a magical atmosphere. He realized he needed to decipher the hidden enigmas on the walls to proceed. With patience and astuteness, Brandon connected the dots, revealing an ancient secret that led him to the next challenge. In a mystical clearing, Brandon came face to face with a giant and imposing being. It was an ancient tree, with roots intertwining like webs across the ground. The tree seemed to protect something valuable, the sphere of perception. Brandon knew that, to deserve it, he needed to prove his connection with nature. He sat beside the tree and began sharing stories of his own adventures, expressing his love for exploration and gratitude for the forest. The tree responded by gently swaying its branches, as if approving his sincerity. Finally, Brandon faced his ultimate challenge, a series of complex and challenging puzzles. He needed to solve each one to unlock the path to the hidden treasure. With his sharp mind and tireless dedication, Brandon deciphered each enigma, one by one, until the door opened, revealing the radiant glow of the sphere of perception. As he held the treasure in his hands, Brandon felt a powerful energy flow through his body. He knew he had achieved more than a mere valuable object. He had conquered his own self-confidence and wisdom. With joy in his heart, Brandon returned to the clearing where the guardians of the forest awaited him. They greeted him with applause and smiles, acknowledging his journey of courage and perseverance. Brandon shared the sphere of perception with them, a symbol of his accomplishment, and expressed his gratitude for everything he had learned along the way. Bidding farewell to the guardians and the forest, Brandon returned to his hometown. His tale of adventure and triumph spread rapidly, inspiring others to pursue their own dreams and challenge the limits of the unknown. Years later, Brandon became a renowned explorer, sharing his stories and knowledge with fellow adventurers. He fondly remembered his journey in the lost forest and the lessons he learned along the way. Through his adventures, Brandon discovered that true wisdom lies beyond material treasures. It resides in the courage to heed the call of adventure, to face challenges with determination, and to find wisdom within one's own experiences. And so, he continued to explore, in search of new stories and treasures that would enrich him as a human being. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.